Dear Madam, University President, I am writing you this letter to indicate my desire to be admitted to your SDSU. For the fall academic year, I submitted my application to the admissions office as required, but at age 17, and after 12 years in foster care and 7 foster care placements, I have learned that it is best to state my intentions to any and everyone who might have a stake in determining my future. I would like now to present to you my qualifications for admission as a student to your university. And she says, I was taken from my mother at birth, a rose plucked from tender earth. I have spent 17 years developing a capacity to overcome loss. I laid my baby brother down in his grave. I said goodbye to 9 best friends. You see, I believe that these meet your requirement for what is called resiliency. You see? I work well in relationships. After all, 10 social workers have walked with me, 11 foster parents have fretted over me, 5 ministers, 4 pastors, 3 priests, 2 deacons, a medicine woman, and a fortune teller have all prayed over me. I work well in relationships, you see. Now, if you need a student leader here on campus, I'm the one. Desperation to survive gave me a voice and the will to use it. I'm a resourceful soul, and I will seek out the campus resources that I require, just as I have had to do to make my way through the child welfare system. And you might ask, how would I get along with my dormitory roommates? But you see, I've already had 27 roommates in my childhood, if you count my foster siblings. I also possess strong writing skills. I have written long poems of prayer and desire across my own heart in the black nights that chased away my peaceful sleep. See, I deal well also with turning negative into positive. Caring adults, too numerous to count, have condescended to me. And from this, I've learned the grace that should my professors also condescend to me with low expectations of me as a foster student, I shall return to them only my dignity. I know that you're looking for team players and good campus citizens. I understand how important it is for people to feel secure in their relationships. This has been the foster desert that I have crossed. From family to family, home to home, school to school, I will make every student that I come across feel valued and valid and full of voice. I have no choice. These are the things that I need in my childhood, in my studentship. And so to deny them to others would be sheer and utter hypocrisy. Now, this is what foster care has made me see. Check me out. Blood ran red from rivers of self-mutilation. I carved into my own flesh the story of my strife. But from this, I learned the recipe for healing. And now my rivers run as a passion for music and history. Both take me beyond my pain on a journey of jazz and soul and human reciprocity. I am not afraid to ask questions in the classroom of my life. Questions were the only protection from the flawed intentions of my care providers, of my authorities. Now, I'm also good at problem solving, troubleshooting, and strategizing. After all, I created my own case plan, so planning my coursework is no great task. Enduring all night study sessions, that's child's play to me. I've spent 1,000 nights studying my escape from life's limbo. I am a kite in flight, and that social pressure that you call conformity, that's but a flimsy string to me that I snap as I soar to my destiny. See, forgiveness, what about forgiveness? That one's easy. My daily meditation is forgiveness for those who abandoned me, made fun of me, judged me, scorned me, labeled me, ran scared from me, gave up on me, and then trust. Who better than a child of foster care to have the courage to trust when so many times people have done nothing but cause hurt and pain? See, I withstood that bitter rain, learned to keep the water, let the salt run down the drain. In my purity and truth, I remain. Compassion is a shelter I found from the storms of my troubles. Compassion, caring. So helping others on campus would be a reflex to me. You see, what I'm trying to say is a mentor already lives inside of me. This I already see. I need you to see. Charity is often thought to be the giving of a gift, but too often I have been the foster object of that charity. So I actually know the truth, that to be charitable is to honor the beauty of another soul, thereby opening up yourself to that beauty and receiving its hidden gift. When we help another in our role, not our professional, in our personal role, we are not giving charity, we are actually receiving it from life's great beauty waiting within the soul that we serve. Now, I'm an A+ student, Madam University President, of sincerity. I believe in truth and directness and honesty. People have always felt the need to be dishonest with me. They say, oh, we only want the best for you, and oh, your roots aren't worth talking about, and if only you would bond or attach to us, your problems would be solved. You'd get your grades. Your troubles would be flushed. I knew better. I crushed dishonesty on the path to my intimacy with my own reality. See, I was a child of pain as much as joy. Both were my story that I'm fixing to tell the world. I will educate myself, craft my own declaration of independence, which will be a song of interdependence, of the importance of relationship in learning, in schooling, in growth, in family, in community, in San Diego, in life, the importance of relationship, kinship. My declaration will be a cry for truth, a drumbeat for honesty, a distaste for prejudice. As a teacher of what it means to overcome, I will claim my nobility. See, I'm cold corrected, make crazy beats from the basement of my destiny. And the rest of me, yeah, it's dusted and rusted, but it sure isn't busted. I just need a chance. Right here on this campus, in your school, in your community, a chance to find romance in the way that I learned to love this world that's tripped me up. Now triumph over trouble is my cup, and my cup runneth over the rubble. I can make rose gardens rise from toxic grounds, so I must have skills. See, I'm not a tarnished adjective, I'm a positive noun. I can't slow down, I'm almost there. Where? To peace and possibility, to becoming the whole of me, the all of me. You see, I've attended 14 schools, learned 198 foster family rules, had to catch up on spools and spools of foster family stories and allegories, rituals and routines. I've had to tolerate a whole rack of family taste in food, music, and threads, not to mention make all those darn beds. Had to swallow my own song 158,716 times. I said I had to swallow my own song. I've been reprimanded for committing the crimes of not learning my foster family's songs fast enough, not opening up and trusting quick enough, not forgetting the past enough, not conquering my pain enough, not smiling enough, not being grateful enough, not talking enough, not forgiving enough, for all sort of stuff. For not showing up in the classroom and filling out the bubbles, all nice and tidy and neat. You see, but my life wasn't tidy and neat. It was bleeding all over the lines. I've been committed and convicted for committing these crimes, but mainly for being too rough around the edges so that everything I touched turned to blood. That's my main crime, I do concede. San Diego, I had to polish myself up, learn to get along, go along, wait a long time before my own needs are quenched. This is evidence of a capacity to endure, to cope, to not require immediate gratification. All of these are reasons I can succeed at your university. See, what I'm trying to say that I believe once I start college, I'm going to major in biology, chemistry, psychology, sociology, history, physics, economics, communications, English, foreign language, creative arts, and most of all, politics. Because, see, I've already developed those skills that those majors require just to get through my childhood. My life is my resume. Sure as sunlight seeks the day. So, Madam University President, if I may humbly share with you a summary of what I have learned from my time in the system about the nature of human relations, that lesson is this. The child in need is not the mouth we feed, the wound that bleeds, the soul that grieves, the falling leaves. No, 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 no. A child in need is the fertile seed, the sacred creed, the unpolished bead, the opposite of greed, the lie now freed, the sprout from seed. And when we teach, mentor, raise, guide this child, it is we who are blessed, our soul caressed, our stress less messed, our restlessness made less, our pain finessed, our cold places warmed in the breast of chest, our tenderness given rest. Our callousness regressed, our prejudice confessed, our prejudice confessed and given rest. Our fears past crest, our specialness dressed and pressed, our truth made spark, then flame, then zest, and from that passion springs all the rest, our fullest, shining, lifelong humanness. So, Madam University President, I am writing you this letter to introduce you to a child of the system, and I humbly submit to you, my people, my family, my San Diego community, that precisely because of my life journey, I am exponentially qualified. This is my story, this is our story, and I hope you have enjoyed the ride. Thank you.